Coffindaffer is a former FBI agent. She's joining us live from Florida. Jennifer, it's good to see you again. And I want to ask, when you heard about the details of this case, I mean, some of them so horrific. What were you thinking? What was going through your mind?
They are horrific. I have to say, I wasn't necessarily surprised because this sort of abuse happens across socioeconomic lines. This was a $600,000 house. You know, they were paying $4,200 a month for rent, and yet this kind of abuse was taking place. But what really caught me was the fact that these children were returned to their mother after a conviction of child abuse previously in 2019. And that is a huge system failure that we need to help rectify.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you bring up that point. I did want to ask about that other documented case of child abuse. How does this happen again? And is there any significance to the fact that that happened in another state? Is that difficult to track for some reason? And did the system fail?
The system failed. We've seen this time and time and again. If you look at the Harmony Montgomery case, the Oakley Carlson case, I could go on and on with the list of cases of individuals that have maltreated their children and yet get them back. And it's horrible. This is the thing. You cannot change cruel people. This is extreme cruelty and actions that aren't going to change. So why would you return a child to that environment?
Who is at fault in a case like this if the children are given back to a mother who's demonstrated that she is capable of doing these incredibly cruel things?
It's the child protection services that are in the venue where these children are. That is what's happening, and that's what's wrong. Remember, each of these children earn quite an amount of money in terms of subsidies oftentimes. And so we don't know the exact situation here, but we know that subsidies are gained from having these individuals go back with their parents.
I am really struck in this case as well at the fact that they rang the doorbell at 5:20 in the morning. It was dark. It was a strange circumstance, and that woman heard their cries and opened the door. I mean, normally I feel like we would be here giving advice not to open the door in situations like that because scams do happen. But thank goodness that woman did in this case.
Natasha, that struck me as well. All of the different places that they went to, neighbors where the door wasn't answered or was answered and then the door shut on them. Because we live in a situation now in our country where we're afraid of scams and we're afraid to lend a hand. I'm so grateful to this woman. She saved their lives.
I am as well. Does that previous instance of abuse in the mother's case make a difference here? What do you think will happen this time since she did have that previous child abuse case before?
I think it's very helpful. In the federal system, we call it 404B evidence, which is evidence of like crimes that have been committed in their past, to show that this wasn't just an anomaly, but rather a whole series of events that they will continue to do if given the opportunity. So I think it's going to be very helpful. She has a previous conviction.
Absolutely. And I know we're all thinking about these several children from this family, hoping that this world is much kinder to them going forward and they can find healing and peace. Jennifer Coffindaffer, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.